All right, guys. So, got a video for you here today. It's kind of a compilation of my last few days working on the Bronco. I think that's pretty much most of what the video is going to be. But we got some updates and new projects. So I figured I'd just give you an intro here because the video is kind of scattered. But next video you see should be, if everything goes to plan, should be the Bronco on today's Thursday. So Saturday, I think, as long as the weather holds and all this craziness going on in the world right now doesn't change it. Saturday, the Bronco should be in the mud on Aggie tires. Both Aggies are on the wheels. The Bronco is at the farm. I dropped it off this morning. We don't have the tires inflated yet, like I had said. They both have bad beads, but we got plenty of them at the farm. So we're going to try to swap them out. If that doesn't work, we have another plan in place. I really don't want to do it, but if we have to, I'm going to fill those Aggies full of foam and basically put some big old screws through the side of the wheel to hold them from spinning and send it. Yes, that is terrible. Yes, it's going to ruin the wheels and the tires. No, we do not care. Yes, we've done it before. I don't care. That's a last minute resort, but that Bronco will be in the mud this weekend, whether it likes it or not. I am done messing with those tires. You guys have not even seen the half of it. This was supposed to be a quick, easy thing. Like, we were standing around. Oh, cool. We have 15-inch Aggies. Let's put them on the Bronco. Oh, okay, no problem. Well, I've got hours invested into this project, and it is so stupid, and I'm so over it. But anyways, moving on. I fast-forwarded through some clips for you today. You can see some of my struggle. A lot of it's probably self-induced. I don't think there's any footage of me and the boy this week so far. He'll be out Saturday with us. He's in taking a nap right now. Stressed him right out today. He's tuckered, but it's been busy. It's been hectic. So anyways, moving on from the Bronco. What are you doing? Why are you sitting in a single cab? You don't have a single cab. Well, actually I do. Surprise, we got another truck because we don't have enough projects here at the One Stop Shop. I think in a couple of videos you guys have seen that lifted F-150 I have. I'm looking at it. It's over there. It's a long story. Eventually we'll do a... I'll give you a full intro on that truck. Long story short, means a lot to a lot of people. I'll do a video on it soon. Give a full explanation. Very sentimental. Means a lot to me. Means a lot to several buddies. It's been sitting. It's got a blown motor. Got a blown diff. There's a whole list. Like I said, I'll get into it. But came upon a deal on this truck. That Ford is an 01. Has the 2-valve 5.4 Triton engine in it. It's garbage. They are garbage. Fight me. I don't care what your opinion is on them. They're junk. And then to get a used one, that one, the crank's junk. It's bad. It's in bad shape. To get a used one, I'm looking at like $500 at least for one with like 180,000 miles on it. And it's like, no. Personally, I drive, you guys have seen my diesel. I drive a 16 2500 Dodge diesel. It's a Laramie. It's loaded. I drive a lot for work when I'm not dubbing around at the house and working for myself. I'm an iron worker. I drive a lot. I'm not driving a truck like that every day. I don't need it to be on the road, and I'm not going to make it be on the road just for it to sit in my yard. I'd rather make it be off-road capable so we can have fun with it. I talked to a couple buddies. It's one of our old friends' trucks, passed away. Like I said, we'll get into it. But anyways, went over it with a couple buddies. They kind of agreed, hey, why not? That's probably a good idea. So what we have here, and I'll show you in a second, is a mid-90s. I think it's a 96 F350. It's got a fuel-injected big block 460. 5-speed, 4-wheel drive. Dana 60s, front and rear. I think the rear is a 60. I haven't checked into it yet. Maybe bigger. I don't remember. I know the front's a Dana 60. The rear is at least a 60, if not bigger. I think these all had Dana 60s. I don't know, we'll get into that anyways. But we got a good deal on it. So basically what's going to happen is we're going to make that big F-150 into pretty much a mud truck. You know, not a beater. It's not going to be any Bronco. It's going to be pretty nice. It's not a project that needs to get done right away. We're going to take our time on it. We're going to drop this 460 in there, be a 5-speed. We'll have these Dana 60s underneath it. And ultimately, down the road, I want it to be on tractor tires. Tractor tires aren't cheap, especially when you want it to be nice. So I'm sure it'll be on some rollers for now. But, yeah, it's going to be a cool project. So, you know, big block, 5-speed, fuel injected, Dana 60s, and this is a dually. So it's going to be extra wide. You know, I'm not shortening up the axles. I'm not bringing it back down to single wheel width. I want the dually width. I think it'll be sick. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Like I said, it's going to be a trailer queen. I'd rather it be a trailer queen and be something sweet, you know, in memory of our buddy, than have it just be this F-150 that we keep blowing motors in and keep blowing diffs out of. I mean, we keep putting diffs in this thing. We keep putting transmissions in that thing. I want to make something cool. So, and now this video is going to be out there. Can't go back on my word. This big block, these Dana 60s, this 5-speed will be in that F-150. You have my word on it. It's not a project that's going to get done in 2 weeks. That's a lot of work, and I want it done right. If I wanted to cob it together and have some crappy mud truck, sure, we could do it. But I want it right. I want it to last. I want to be able to bring it to an event and do it up. So, for now, that's the short story. We'll give you the full one. As far as the Jeep goes, we're going to be dubbing on that. You know, that still needs to get out of the shop. I'm just trying to get that thing back together to get it running and stuff. But this dually fell in my lap. And this is a huge opportunity to get that truck back on the road. The Jeep, you know, that's cool and all, but that truck means a lot to a lot of people. And I feel like that's priority. And I don't think anybody that knows a truck is going to argue with me. You know, so a deal like this falls in my lap. It's actually my buddy from the farm. This is his old farm truck. Frame's rotted, cab's rotted, but still runs really good. He had just done some work to the motor, you know, gaskets and stuff like that. You know, deal falls into your lap, you take it. So we're gonna prioritize this one, I think. So let's show you the truck. All right, guys. So this is the truck. It's nothing special, as you can see. It's pretty rotted. The rot got to it terribly. It served its purpose over at the farm. He used to have a dump body on it. You know, he used it for years. Good thing is it runs awesome. The drivetrain's good. Tons of power. It really just the rust got to it. It's a good running truck. Still smokes the tires. I think on the other side you can see. Yeah, it's for the other side. I mean, you can see that spring hanger is like literally broken right off. I think the frame's snapped up under there somewhere. You can see the rust anyways. But it runs good. And we don't care about the frame. We don't care about the cab. We don't care about the fenders. We don't care about the rust. Because the parts that we need are not rusty. So, expect a video on this thing pretty soon. I want to get started. I want to get this actually out of the yard. I don't need another vehicle sitting here. So, I'm going to at least get it stripped quickly. And then we can get, you know, I'm going to want to sandblast the axles and stuff. And, you know, start checking out fitment and all that. I know it's going to be a project squeezing that big block down into that F-150. But we'll make it happen. Yeah, we'll save all that for the video on this, though. Back to Bronco stuff. Enjoy some footage. All right, guys? All right, guys. So, come out here today. Let's try with the tires some more. And we did it. I got no video because I didn't have my phone because I was charging. And the GoPro was in the truck. But either way, we got one of the tires on. I wouldn't say it's completely done. We got like 10 of these ag tires to work with. Of course, one of the ones that I chose has a big old dry crack in the rear, so it's pissing air. So I'll probably swap it out with another one at the farm, but with these wheels welded up and the center's cut out, it slides right on like a normal tire. So check it out. Sorry, the film quality is like potato, but like I said, phone's in the house. I'm working with my old iPad, so bead's not quite on all the way, but I gotta pop it back off anyways, because like I said, it's all dry crack spot. Of course, you can hardly see anything. Well, you can get an idea. Oh, it's hard to see, but there she is. This thing's gonna be sweet. So we'll keep you posted. Alright guys, got the other rim made up. Gave up on trying to video me breaking the bead to the tires. They were miserable. I'll have to take my word for it. Wouldn't recommend it. I've probably been on those stupid four wheels for like 20 years. But made it through. Got those two rings cut out, got them all together, and we're gonna mount it up. So here we go. On there. Phew. All right. See if it fits in there. Alright guys, my stupid little compressor can't put out enough air to see the bead on these things. It's on there, it'll go on. I never set the other one either. I'm gonna have to bring them to the farm. We got an air cannon at the farm. We'll blast them and set the bead and they'll be done. I'm not gonna sit here and keep messing with it. It's pointless. So, it's welded up, they're mounted. So, should be all set to go. Bring it to the farm. We're gonna swap out that other one with another tire anyways. And then we'll hit this with the air cannon, see if it'll seat the bead, and if not, I'll swap this one out too. Like I said, we got like 10 of them. Hopefully we should be all set for this weekend. So we'll find out. Alright guys, so my day got pretty much canceled on me. Weather's kind of crappy. It's not so bad at my place, but supposed to go with my parents, put a door in for them today, and it's too windy over there on the lake. So I'm like, all this extra time, not really, a couple hours, but whatever. I'm gonna go out and dub with the Bronco. I've been struggling with these tires for so freaking long. We're gonna handle those at the farm. We got them both on wheels now. Not holding air, but I think a little bit of slime. Maybe some tubes if we have to. We'll get them. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give that plow frame a shot. I didn't know how it was going to go, so I didn't video it. I'm like, I don't know if it's going to be too much work. You know, I don't really have time. I had a couple hours. I got some other stuff to do today, but I figured I'd give it a shot, and it wasn't too bad. So plow frame's off, and I'll show you what we got. Get him. Get him, Chubsy. Get him. Get him. The old shop rag wars. All right, this is what we got, guys. No plow frame. She's meant. Got plenty more room underneath there now. That plow frame was pretty brutal. I'll show it to you. This is it right here. Front of it was like a normal old school plow frame, but had these arms that went all the way back, and they literally sat like, I don't know, 6 inches off the ground at best. So I got that all off and out of the way. You know, those huge brackets sat way down, and they kept getting hung up on crap. So that's what we got now. I got some channel out back. I think I'm gonna kind of go frame rail to frame rail, weld it on there real quick, just to have something to pull on, because Lord knows we'll probably get this thing stuck. So let's do it. All right, guys, bumper's mounted up. Just did it real quick. Didn't even cut it or anything. That's literally the length that I had laying out back. A couple of random holes. It was just an old piece of scrap, but it'll do the trick. We can get a chain around it. So, of course, I had to throw my name on there. Just some quick welds to the frame rails. Nothing fancy. I mean, I think start to finish it was 10 minutes, including me dropping the piece of channel off the front of the truck like 10 times. So that was fun. I don't know. This thing's gonna go out this weekend. If it survives, I'm probably gonna want to put something on the back. I mean, I doubt it's gonna survive, but you can see the back of this thing's taking it pretty hard. I got it like this. This was actually all done prior to me, but the frame rails and everything are pretty chowdered, and the gas tank's right there. So I'm not gonna slap something together real quick. Last thing I need is to light this thing on fire in the shop. But if it survives and we think we need it, then I don't know, maybe that'll be the next project for this old girl. But for now, gonna get this loaded on the trailer and get it over to the farm.